Da 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 da. Sound familiar? Hey everyone, this is D, Movieman, fellow cinephile, popcorn addict, and emerging film critic coming to you with reliable recaps, reviews, and reactions. So today I'm coming to you all with yet another trailer reaction. So today I'll be reacting to the trailer for Cruella, directed by Craig Gillespie and starring Emma Stone. Let's get into it.
From the very beginning, I realized I saw the world differently than everyone else. That didn't sit well with some people. But I wasn't for everyone. I guess they were always scared that I'd be a psycho. Sorry now. But a new day brings new opportunities. Sorry now. And I was ready to make a statement. How does the saying go? I am woman, hear me roar. I'm just getting started, darling. The thing is, I was born brilliant, born bad, and a little bit mad. I'm glad that you're sorry. I'm Cruella.
Well, alright. Not quite what I expected, but sort of in a good way. So of course we all know this is based on the iconic Disney villain Cruella de Vil, as seen in the animated Disney film 101 Dalmatians made in 1961, as well as the live action remake made in 1996. And I definitely grew up loving the animated film, but I absolutely loved the live action film. I even remember going to see it in the theater when it came out. And I think it is so interesting that we have all of these live action remakes coming from Disney, but The Jungle Book and then 101 Dalmatians, those are really the first two live action remakes, and I remember loving both of them. And it feels like nobody remembers that except me, and no one seems to like those movies except me. But yeah, I've always loved those films, definitely classics. But most importantly, 101 Dalmatians was my introduction to Glenn Close. Yes, the Glenn Close. She is one of my favorite actresses, and she has had so many masterful performances across the years. Fatal Attraction, Dangerous Liaisons, Albert Norris, The Wife, and so many more. She's been nominated for 7 Academy Awards, 3 for Best Supporting, 4 for Best Actress, and has won none. Which is just another reminder of why I have to take the Academy Awards and the Oscars with a grain of salt. So many memorable and distinct performances on stage, on television, in film, and nothing. It's just kind of a slap in the face, in my opinion, and I'm sure there are other people who would agree. But I also think her body of work really speaks for itself. So that is why she is one of my all-time favorite actresses. And like I said, that all started when I was 6 and I watched 101 Dalmatians for the first time. And she absolutely left an impression on me as Cruella de Vil. I mean, I definitely was creeped out by the animated version, but she took it somewhere else with her performance. And she'll also be serving as executive producer for this film, which is really cool. So far, the cinematography and the style of it, I am loving it. The whole fashion editorial aesthetic looks really, really cool. Punk rock type vibe that we see throughout. I'm really excited for that. Especially because for me, I don't think I've seen a lot of films set in that era or reflecting that particular vibe or style. So I'm really interested in seeing that. So as far as Emma Stone being the star of this film, I don't dislike Emma Stone, but I feel like I'm really ambivalent ambivalent when it comes to her. I think I was a lot more into her at the beginning of her career when she did Superbad and Zombieland and Easy A, and I would say a little after The Help, that's when I kind of tapered off a little bit, and a lot of the films she did I didn't get the chance to see. One of those was the 2015 film Aloha, in which she portrayed a character that was a quarter Chinese and a quarter Hawaiian. Oh? Whitewashing, you say? Huh. Well, there's a great career move. So that definitely didn't help matters. And then when it comes to La La Land, oh, I'm sorry, but the success of that entire film is still a mystery to me. Like, I understand everything isn't for everyone, and I can accept that people liked it, but I promise you, I went and I watched that film and I was lost. I mean, the aesthetics, the visuals, production, sure. Everything else, no. No, no, no. I just do not understand any of the acclaim for that film, and I do mean any of it. No. So I'm not mad at her as far as being the star of this. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of on the fence. I can kind of see it, but then I kind of can't. And even beyond Emma Stone, I always thought the idea for this film was strange. Like when it was first announced, I was like, why? Why? Because I do find prequels and origin stories interesting, but the thing with this story is that we're going to have to explain how she gets from this point to who she becomes in the future. And I'm just like wondering, what story are we going to tell that is going to explain how she goes from being this young, kind of offbeat fashion designer to being a cackling, psychopathic, fur-obsessed puppy slayer? I'm just not seeing it. I'm like, how does that work exactly? Like, I don't hate the idea entirely. It's just weird. And then I saw other people saying, so is this supposed to be Joker's sister or Harley Quinn's cousin? And I was just like, I mean, they're not wrong. I definitely am getting a very weird combination of Joker and Birds of Prey here, which could work, but it's just odd. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, this has the potential to be good. I think it has the potential to be really interesting and something fun to watch, something very unique. I just want to see how the story plays out. I just think once I see that, then I can say okay, but I'm really curious about that. I mean, we saw the Dalmatians in the trailer. I'm like, did you get bit up by a bunch of Dalmatians and now you're out for vengeance? Like, yeah, I'm very, very interested in seeing how they're going to tell that story. So if nothing else, I'm at least interested in seeing that part. So am I weirded out by the whole thing? Yeah. Will I keep an open mind? Absolutely. Cruella will be released in theaters May 28th. I haven't heard anything yet about it being released simultaneously in theaters and on Disney+, but since Raya and the Last Dragon is going to be following that model, then I think it's only a matter of time before Cruella does the same. So I'm sure we'll see it on Disney+ soon. And as always, I will be watching and I'll be here to give you guys my thoughts. So once again, this is D, Movieman, signing off, and I'll see you at the movies.